Hello and welcome to a new episode of Gourmet Bawarchi. In today's episode, we are going to be making a cocktail that originated in Havana, Cuba and give it an Indian twist by adding Aam Panna to it. So get ready for the Aam Panna Mojito. So I'm going to start with making the Aam Panna puree. For that we're going to have to peel these mangoes and put it for boiling. So I've got two very distinct types of mangoes. One is the raw mango totapuri, and this has more of a shape like an Alfonso. So this has a little more pulp in it, and this has a little more concentration of flavor. So let's see how it turns out when we mix both of these. We'll start by getting rid of the ends so it's easier to peel. You could take a small precaution when cutting and peeling the mangoes, as the sap that oozes out at the stem can cause mild itching. It's advisable to wear a pair of gloves. This itchy sap that oozes out is actually related to poison ivy. And we'll move on to cutting these into smaller strips. Always cut the flesh off lengthwise. The seed is in the center. We'll try our best to avoid the seed. Even if you cut through the seed accidentally, there's nothing to worry. The fruit is very mature at this stage and the seed will not spoil your knife. Trim the sides as best as you can. India is by far the largest producer of mangoes, but there are other countries that prize this fruit a lot. Incredibly, India and Pakistan officially declare mango as their respective national fruits. A third country, the Philippines, also claims this coveted fruit as its own. Just slice them up roughly and we'll put these into the pan for boiling. This is an excellent drink to beat the summer by protecting against heat strokes. We'll just put the seeds in as well. Now typically you can do this in a pressure cooker as well. It should take around 15 to 20 minutes in a pressure cooker and about 40 to 45 minutes if it is boiled on an open flame. We'll be making a sugar syrup with equal quantity of water and sugar. Boil this for about 10 minutes or until it starts to become more viscous and bubble up. For a really great cocktail, each and every component needs to have some additional flavor infused in it. I have used one tangerine or Valencia orange and peeled the zest out without scraping off the pith or the white part, which gives a bitter flavor. Once the sugar syrup is nearly done, add the peels towards the end. This is done to prevent the beautiful citrus volatile oils from infusing and will boil off instead. The syrup is now bubbling. Add in the rind and leave it to infuse. We'll just add a pinch of cinnamon. Once the syrup is done, add a slice of lemon or lime and leave it in there. Now all we need to do is wait for the raw mango to cook and then we can proceed to pureeing it. The raw mango has become nice and jelly-like and cooked completely. It's taken about 25 to 30 minutes. The sugar syrup has become amber in color because of the peels, and so we'll strain these out. We'll take 1/2 of the lime and cut it into quarters and do this for 3 to 4 whole limes. Make sure you take the seeds out so that they don't get crushed during the muddling process and release intensely bitter flavors. Take up the cut wedges and put it into the mortar, and I've got some fresh mint over here as well. As far as possible, avoid the stems. Now before muddling it, I like to slap the mint to release the essential oils and get a quick hit of the minty flavor. Once this is done, just dump it in. Take a little bit of the sugar syrup and add it to the mortar. With a very light hand, muddle the entire mixture. Then let's put the entire mixture in there. We'll add a generous squeeze of these beautiful tangerines. 1 whole orange should be enough. Let's give it a quick stir and add a little more fresh mint. It's now time to add this beautiful Aam Panna puree. Then let's shake it up. Add some rock salt for the savory kick. A mojito should be using white rum, but I am using dark rum. About 100 ml or so should be perfect. Let's give this a quick shake before we add the soda. Now just top it up and stir it once more. Let's garnish it with an orange slice, cutting it from the center, and our Aam Panna Mojito is ready. We've got a lot of funky cocktails coming up very soon. So to be informed, click on the bell icon and subscribe to our channel.